Hey, Dr. Bob here with Active Life Chiropractic located in Ballantyne. And I will say that, pediatric chiropractic care is as popular nowadays as it's ever been. And parents are looking for alternatives to prescription medications and surgical procedures. And when someone hears that I treat children in my office, they always have a handful of questions for me, like, for example, what do you guys treat? How do you treat it? What does the process look like? Is it safe? How do children respond? And I thought I would just shoot this quick video to answer all those questions. And I also thought I would put in, at the end of this video, you'll see a video of me actually adjusting my own children so you can see, what these treatments look like. But in terms of things that I treat with children, the most common conditions, or maybe the ones that I have the highest success rate with, it really depends on the age in terms of what they come in with. So for example, starting with newborns and working through the adolescent years, parents will bring their children in for colic, spit up, reflux, developmental delays such as a delay in motor skills. It's also common for infants and toddlers to come in, and they'll see great results if they have immune system issues, like they always catch whatever's going around. If it's a virus or bacteria, maybe it settles in their chest. They have upper respiratory problems, a runny nose that just doesn't go away, a cough that lingers, recurrent ear infections. Maybe digestive problems will show up at that stage also. Constipation is very common. And all of these things do really well with chiropractic care. And then I also start to see children get a little bit older and they're starting to develop maybe asthma or allergy problems, or they get into school and maybe are diagnosed or maybe not even diagnosed with ADHD, but maybe their parents just start to notice that maybe that trend is heading that way. But these are some of the conditions that I treat, and we have the highest success rate treating these conditions. And we're using a non-surgical, non-prescription medication approach. And so when someone hears that, so-and-so is going to a chiropractor and taking their child in for ear infections, a lot of times people will wonder, well, how is a bone doctor going to help a child that has immune system problems? How does that work? And so I wanted to just show you how that works and how I treat these conditions, because I would say that chiropractic care is based more on neurology than it is, spine, bones, and joints, and especially when this comes to working with children. And the main goal of how I treat children and how we'll see them come off of medications for a lot of these conditions is we're trying to get their bodies functioning better. We're trying to get their bodies optimized and working more efficiently. Because when you think about medicine, medicine doesn't do that. Medicine takes the place of something that's not working properly. So for example, if a child has reflux, the medicine comes in and it overrides their digestive system that's just not working properly. But the way that we treat the body, we're using neurology to increase the functioning. So instead of overriding the system, we're working with it to increase its functioning. And the goal is to provide life-lasting changes. Okay, and so how this works is, like I said, we're working with the nervous system, and it's made up of 3 parts. So it's made up of your brain, your spinal cord, and your nerves. Now the brain controls every part of the body, and it does this by sending messages or commands down the spinal cord and then over each nerve to connect and control each part of the body. So chiropractic care looks to the spine, and it looks for spinal misalignments that put pressure on these nerves. They distort the message or the command that was sent from the brain to a specific part of the body. So for example, if there's a misalignment in the area of the spine that controls the immune system, those are the children that we would see that are chronically sick. So their immune system's not functioning as well as it should. Maybe it's ear infections, maybe it's a common cold that's just always there, it never really seems to go away. The cough that doesn't change, it just never subsides, the runny nose that's always there. And if we remove that interference, then we'll see the immune system function better, and then we'll see you'll see these problems start to go away. Or if that was the part of the body that controls the lungs, then we might start to see asthma symptoms. Or if it was the digestive part of the spine, then we're going to notice those nerves can't communicate to the digestive system, and that would be the spit up, the reflux in newborns. That might be constipation in the infants and the toddlers. Even getting into adults, see maybe IBS type of symptoms if the problem stays like that. If it's ADHD, we might look at the area and find problems in the fight or flight part of the nervous system, which is the one that revs you up, which you need if you're running from a bear in the woods, but you don't need it on a daily basis. And so if we see that, and we can change these things, again, it's about increasing the efficiency of the human body. And when I say that the medications override the system, what we're doing is not overriding the system. We're working with the child's body to allow the child's body to function more efficiently, and then you see these symptoms start to go away. But when I see children start to decrease the number of medications that they're taking or come off of medications, completely, it's because their body is self-healing and it's running more efficiently. And like I said, it's designed to do that. And then the last thing is I'm going to show you a couple videos of me adjusting my own children, and I adjust them to make sure that their nervous system is connected and controlling every part of their body as optimally as it possibly can, because it controls their health. So for us, I will say that I adjust them more for function more than for sickness. I'll say my children are some of the healthiest kids you ever see. I mean, they never get sick. It's very, very rare. They've never needed any sort of medication, whether it's prescription or over the counter. And it's not that we avoid medicine. They just don't need it. They don't have any problems. They never have. And I feel like as a parent, I want the same things for my patients and the children in our office that my children experience. Flip you over. And good job, dude. All right, dude. Hopefully you got some great information from this video. Feel free to give us a call, reach out if you have any questions, concerns, comments, and hope to see you in our office soon. For more health tips, strategies, and random facts about us, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.